Welcome back. Let's play some more 10-minute games. We're on Shogi Wars. Good luck. Alright. So, I saw somebody else... Oh my gosh. Am I really going to freestyle openings against this? I saw somebody else play a fun-looking opening. um, I'm having thoughts as to whether I pursue that same opening. Welcome. So today's proverb is that the knight that jumps far falls prey to a pawn. But isn't it in the nature of the horse or the knight to jump? Wait, I should be pushing this, right? I don't know. What am I doing? Man, I saw another streamer. They were playing Right Side King. I thought it would be cool to play that. And I'm not getting to play it. So our opponent defends this point. Yeah. Yep. I thought it'd be fun to play it, but, my opponent is building a quick attack and doing something I'm not, I don't know, fully ready to meet with an opening strategy I've not played before. So we're just going to play this instead. We're going to chicken out and wait for the opponent to do something. Because they've thrown all their generals this way. Truly an exciting game where both of us play exactly the same moves. Except I got to exchange my rook pawn and they didn't. Oh, I could have dropped here and taken a free pawn. Maybe they'll push this. They didn't. Okay, whatever. Like I needed this pawn anyway. Although, if we're being honest, I do enjoy taking my pawns. They're just so takeable. So we'll just call this left side king then. Um, well, I would say my opponent is joking with this move, but I don't think they are. Um, did you spot the tactic? I think they have to move the rook over now. But, this is awkward. Because wouldn't it be a shame if this were to happen and I just take out the pawn, take out their bishop, and then their king? They're not going to let that happen, right? But, if they're not going to let me win their bishop, Well, they have to take. I get to take, and then I can drop a pawn and then win the bishop. But if they don't want to let me drop the pawn, they've got to drop a pawn here. And gosh, I've got to move my rook somewhere then. Where's the rook gonna go? I wonder. Okay. Um, so, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out for them. Um, check. Check. Probably I should have, like, dropped the bishop first and then just won a gold general for nothing. But I was too excited. Um, I was too excited. Watch me somehow throw this. The silver's still hanging. I can take it when I want to. Two down, ladies and gentlemen. Two down. Tactics are rough. Tactics can be so rough. Oh, I was watching a streamer. Seigo Sato talked about focus point. This is a focus point move. Where you distract a piece, um, like lure it onto a square. Yeah, that's creative. Alright, whatever, we'll just take this.
$7分。
So, if my rook had been lured here, then a lance drop it wins a tempo. Or something else. Um, what to do? Let's just back up. We'll do the simple, greedy moves. Just take, 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 etc. This quality upgrade is questionable. Surely there are better things I can do. Actually, I'm about to walk into a fork if I don't do that, so we're doing that. Otherwise, there's a gold drop fork here. Okay. Actually, I found a use for the bishop. I didn't expect that. Um, Yay me for finding a good move. Yeah, only because the immediate attack on the king just chases it away. I didn't have enough firepower. Frequently you need 4 attackers. But thanks to this piece being loose, I either win a piece or now I attack quickly. Yeah. If your opponent has a loose piece, finding a move will be easy. It might not be checkmate, but does it need to be checkmate? So now I can drop a silver and just, like, you know, we'll just take our time. What are they going to do? I mean, I am tempted to just trade. Oh, wow. Interesting. Hmm.
5分。
Well, this could be fun. Nah, I would be burning up too much material if I did what I really want to do here. Um, well, hang on. This comes with tempo. Let's do that first. We have 3 gold generals in hand. So this comes with tempo, so let's do that first. You might notice a pattern. So this comes with... Okay, yeah. There's going to be a tempo move here somewhere. It turns out finding an attack is easier if you can just play everything with gain of tempo. I'm not sure if exchanging my silver for gold actually won a tempo or not, now that I think more about it. I did see that I can take this. And the silver is protecting 2 squares here. Right. And so now I can take this silver if I don't have a better move. I probably don't have a better move. So I'll just take the silver. Threatening silver drop now that I have 2 silvers. A knight and a pawn are not useful to defend against my attack from under the king. Yeah. Makes sense to try to run. Um, um, maybe I did let the king out. That's not good. That's not good. I thought I had that king surrounded.
3分。
Well, we'll do things the hard way. Mhm. If the pawn moves, then I can use the square the pawn used to be on. If they chase my knight, I can start sacking pieces to lure the king back up the board. Uh, if the dragon protects the square, well, likewise, I can sack pieces up here still. Um, probably gold drop was better, because now I could see gold drop, then silver drop here. Um,
2分30秒。
yeah, this is fine. This is a-okay. I said I'm bad at checkmates, um, but sometimes you don't need to checkmate to win.
2分。
Thanks for kidding. One down, two to go. Welcome. Good luck. Okay. No need for silver takes bishop. Good to know. Oh, I just let the rook promote, so I could save my bishop. Alright. Whatever. So how do you play this thing? You move... gotta stop the bishop. I don't know this shape, in case it's not clear. Then, like, the gold goes somewhere? I don't know. The gold supports the silver. Okay. Close enough. My style right side king. Okay. I'm not getting a badge for it. I'm definitely not winning the game. But, we tried. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just trapped my bishop. Oops. Will they spot it? Surely they will. Alright. Now what? Save the bishop. What the heck? Really? This is happening now? Okay. Well, I'm down 2 minutes and I have no idea what's going on. That's great. Um. Oh, I just sacked a piece just for fun. Okay. I forgot you could drop a pawn on the knight's head. Alright, whatever. That was intentional, we'll say. Maybe. Let's go.
7分、
There we go. Left side rook, right side king. What could go wrong? So I've given away 2 pieces for 2 pawns. Or something like that. Yeah, okay. That could happen. Um, hmm. Hmm. So what now? Hmm. Oh, I get a pawn for whatever. This is kind of sad. Um, yeah, sure. I guess this will be fine somehow. I don't know how it'll be fine. That's not the move I was predicting. Oh, wow. Okay, sure. I think even after some fun tactics here, this is okay. Yeah, no, I saw that. That's okay. That's a-okay. Um, Even though I have more than one way I can meet it. What's confusing is what's going to follow next. See, this is why I placed the lance. To take that when this combination ends. I've been looking forward to that entire combination. Um, so, yeah, no, actually, when I exchanged the way I did, instead of taking first with the rook, this is what I had in mind. But maybe rook takes first is smarter. I don't know. I've got more pieces in hand this way. Um,
5分、
do I place in the corner directly? No. I place slightly off, or yeah, I place in the corner to hit the knight. Which I was going to say forces them to drop on the back rank to stop rook takes knight. Because rook takes knight looks monstrous. Evidently, my move didn't force anything. Um, Alright, I protect my king's head. Come at me. I get 2 bishops and a knight. What are you gonna do? Hmm? What am I gonna do? I mean, I kind of have to take this, so we're taking it. Next, I drop my knight next to their king, thereby threatening mate in 1. A mate in 1 threat does require a response of some sort. Yeah, so they defend against the mate in 1 before I can make that threat. Not sure that you needed to do that just yet. Um,
3分、2分30秒。
I'm so confused. This doesn't work. There's no way this works. But I've got to play what I've got to play here. So I'm playing it.
2分、
Thanks for the game. I was outmatched. They're a very good player. 2 down, 1 to go. Good luck. Game number 3, opening number 3. How many openings can we play today? Should I? Okay. Don't try this at home. Well, it's an opening. Um, hmm. I think we both have something to learn from this game. I should commit to studying after this. Just so, like, I have a better understanding of how to normally play this. It's been too long. Historically, I would just swung the rook over and not tried this kind of stuff, but this looked too tempting. Yeah, gotta use them tactics. Can't play Urashino every game. Alright, now before I mess this up, let's just put, like, bishop back here somewhere. And build a castle of some variety. And just not mess up. Silver drop, bishop drop. That's okay. That's fine. Um, I'm not up a rook until this rook actually is not trapped by my pawn anymore. Um, oh, well, hang on. Un momento, por favor. Check. That's where one bishop goes. Despite the fork, I will take this anyway. Hmm.
7分、
Do I sack the rook? Mifa says always sack the rook. Oh, I don't need to sack a rook here, though. It's really tempting. Yeah, okay, we'll just exchange a rook for a bishop. Instead of trying to desperately mate the opponent. Settle for some boring tactics. Yeah, my silver's still cornered. It's okay. I could retreat the silver, but that's cowardly. So instead I'll protect it, which on the surface looks awfully cowardly. They need to protect this bishop now, but the bishop's trapped. Yeah, well, he's entitled to an opinion. In this case, I didn't sack my rook to try to mate the opponent. Maybe there was something cool there. I just wasn't going to spend more time looking for it. Because in my mind, this looked really, really strong. But yeah, letting this rook drop just to this fork and trying to pursue some kind of attack with like taking the pawn, taking the knight, dropping more pieces near the king looked pretty fruitful. But I guess a bishop retreating would be a horse, and maybe it would not be so easy to mate there. I don't know. So they might chase my bishop. My idea was I move the silver here, and then I do bishop takes bishop. Right. And if they try to defend this bishop, I just take it anyway. Okay. Now what? I'll make an obvious lance drop threat. The opponent counters the threat, and then I take this pawn next. And then the opponent has no pawns in hand if I'm counting right. My chat window's on top of the pawn counter. There. Oh, well, okay. Maybe I was threatening multiple things. Yeah, I'll take a silver. Why not? Do I take the knight? Yeah, I take the knight, actually. Surprise. On advice that knights are like cheat codes. Alright, so take the knight, and then we take the lance, and then we drop the lance and keep taking stuff. Truly an exciting game. Thanks for that. Yeah, I would concede at that point too. Alright, well, by my count, and goodness knows maybe I'm not counting right today, but that looks like 3 games. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.